I was seeing it from under my duvet. I think I was
Yeah,
the
that's
only
very
person
true.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a virtual launch party. There was so many people from around, I think mostly from America, but even there, from different states, different towns, different cities, and different countries, all getting together on Facebook and different media to kind of, you know, chat, talk,
Celebrate.
give away
Yeah.
gifts. It was a good experience.
It was really fun. I was so impressed to see all these people that were my friends that I knew from like different paths of life, and to see everyone all together talking. And oh my goodness, it was so fun. And music, we had music.
I know. With I mean, my rock legacy kind of went out the window when I chose
Yeah,
Wicked,
it did.
and
As soon as you put up, yes.
my musical theatre background came out.
It was perfect.
It
It
was
was
very good. It was good fun, and I think that's the sort of it's the experience of indie publishing. I know a few years ago, I worked with two girls called Jane Gates and Erica Holt. I think you know Jane.
Yeah. I
Um,
know them both.
for the launch of Rigor Mortis, and it was all done via Twitter and Facebook. And it was the same as with Nameless, that you peaked really high up in the charts in Amazon, and it just, if you do that concerted effort with a group of friends and the word of mouth spreads, it works just as well, if not better, than the hundreds of £1,000s that the big publishers will give to promote it on billboards and TV.
Right. But they don't give that kind of money to a new author,
No,
you know?
so there's a little bit more work, but it's fun as well.
It was, yeah, and there's this feeling of camaraderie. I mean, I can't tell you how I felt during that launch party, and I just felt so loved, and it was so fun, and to see everyone talking and everyone's posting music links. We're all listening to the same music, and I was home in my pajamas, which was great, and the kids were all running around here, so it was something that I could go to and still be with my family at the same time, which was fantastic. And we had that new bunny, of course, that was hopping around, so it was like just chaos,
Yeah, because you do.
at the party, at the house, and it was just joyous chaos.
You have got a nice, calm, tranquil writing area, haven't you, at home?
Yeah, it's called my lap. I put the laptop on it, and I have at least a child and a rabbit there, and the turtle. The turtle likes to sit by my feet. I don't know what a calm, tranquil writing place is like. It's only quiet at my house now because my daughter's asleep and the others are at school. It's nap time right now at my house.
Or,
Otherwise, it's insane.
yeah,
Insane here.
because we've talked about that more than once. That writing with family is
Yeah,
it's an experience.
yes, it is.
You just write when you get the 5 minutes or it could be 2 hours or 2 minutes.
Right. So we just high five each other and go on. I
I
loved your picture of your kids wanting to be up with you,
oh
wanting to be near you. That was really sweet.
I know, and I know I've got some friends, I'm sure you have, who are writers first and foremost. They lock themselves up for 8 hours in a studio or an attic where no one can get to them. I normally have a child or someone running around my ankles at that time when I'm writing,
Right.
or it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I sneak out and write.
A random stranger comes and runs around your ankles. Yeah.
It does happen.
Yeah. I
It could
wouldn't
be
be
why my
surprised.
fiction is not that far removed from your kind of insanity as well. I never write a normal short story. What's the point when life's too crazy?
Oh, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I mean, sometimes I do get frustrated. Let's be honest. I would love to have an office where I could shut the door and be like, okay, Mama's going to create. But that isn't going to happen for several years, and it might never happen with,
No.
my son and his disability. He may be here forever at our home, and that would
Hmm.
be just fantastic. So you just learn to work around it, and I enjoy the chaos, and I enjoy the kids being excited, and I think but I put on rabbit ears. I used to put on rabbit ears to read Slush, and the kids think that's great, so that they know they have a visual. Okay, don't disturb mommy right now.
The
So if
ears
it's
are on.
something
I do remember
I'm
that
wearing,
actually. Yeah.
I'm wearing the ears right now actually because
Have you got
I gotta,
writing ears? Do you use the same ears for writing?
I don't unless it's something really really important like I have to have this in 10 minutes. You know, do not bother me for 10 minutes, and I put them on
Speaking
because
of which,
otherwise,
don't you need your
yes.
ears on after this? Don't you have a gnome story to write?
Yes, it's due in 2 days.
And, I hope the publisher isn't listening, but how far through that are you?
I know there's a gnome in it, and
Well,
I know one of the characters' name is Todd because I owe Todd Kiesling a story with him in it. So that's how far I am.
so Todd is a gnome.
Todd is not a gnome. The gnome is Boris. Todd is I don't know, a guy. I don't know what
Oh,
Todd is.
I think he should be a gnome. He,
Two
he,
gnomes?
yeah, he could be the friend.
I don't know.
You'll figure it out within the next 2 days, probably in about 3 hours before you need to send it in.
That sounds about accurate. That's how I work, though.
So
That's how it works for me.
maybe you don't need a studio. You just need to keep your life as it is at the moment.
That's right.
See?
Yes.
And we know Nameless is out at the moment, and you've got so much more coming out in the kind of nearly every month for the next few months.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of impressive because you've been writing for a long time, and now it's kind of hitting its stride, isn't it? Not the writing, but the publishing end.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. It's surprising and it's really a lot of fun. Like part of it was I was only going to not going to sell a novel to a small press, only the short story collection, only a novella because, you don't want to give up your debut author rights. And my agent was really like, okay, we want to, be sure that when we sell you around the big places. And I'm like, oh, thanks for that confidence, He's like, when Neil Patrick Harris plays your guy. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so when we split, there's this freedom that I felt. So this is my sowing of my wild oats, to be able to have the freedom to give a novel to a small press that I really like.
Yeah.
Whereas before I didn't have that freedom.
And keep a bit of the control.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't have Neil Patrick Harris. We've already agreed. You got the novel first. I get the TV series first.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, was it a race? Oh, no, it's a race. Oh, God.
It's a race.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't change the rules like that. No, okay. Peter in the Container of Sorrows, that's Neil Patrick Harris's character in the bigger book.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, just keep that in mind.
Well, we'll maybe tweet him or Facebook him and let him know that we've been speaking
let
to
him
you.
know.
So. But if we are tweeting and Facebooking people, we need to let them know where we can find you? Or, well, I know where to find you, but where can other people find you?
Yes. Oh, that sounds scary. You sound threatened right now.
Well, I'm actually sitting just around the corner in Vegas at the moment.
Oh, well, excellent. Come on over. Come on over for lunch.
Yeah, it's not as threatening when I say it, is it?
It's adorable.
I'll get Mark to do it in his scary Irish accent.
Yeah, you sound
He's not
too
scary
sweet.
either. Oh, thanks. I'm trying to
You're
be
like,
threatening.
I'm going to pop on over.
I'm going to pop on over and threaten you with malice.
Really? Oh, good.
No, right. Professional. Yes, where can people find out more about you and your writing and your work in general?
Okay, well, I have a blog. My blog is brokenlaptop.com, or you can just do Mercedes Yardley and you'll end up there. I'm on Facebook as Mercedes Murdoch Yardley, which is my personal page. So there's lots of talking and things about, life. If you want to hear writing only and don't want to hear about how adorable the new rabbit is, you can just go to my fan page that's so weird to have a fan page. Just my writing page, my author's page. And it's Mercedes M. Yardley. And I'm on Twitter as Mercedes MY. And that's it. I'm everywhere.
Don't give out your home address. That doesn't go down well sometimes.
Yeah, well, we've already had that issue.
You don't want to do that. You'll get rabbits turning up at the door.
Yes, isn't that wonderful?
And gnomes.
That's how it used to happen.
But listen, thank you so much for coming in. I know that it's a bit of a weird time for you during the day, but
no, it's great. Thank you.
It is much appreciated. We have got a review up at Following the Nerd, which is followingthenerd.com of Nameless. So if people want to see what we thought of it, they can tune in there. And all of the links to your website and Twitter are on there already, so they can find you through that.
Excellent. Well, it's so nice to talk to you for real with actual real speaking voices. So
with the real indoor voice, we behaved.
I know, listen to you. You're just so cute. Okay.
Hey, stop it. I'm threatening.
I meant professional and threatening.
Oh, thank you. Professionally threatening. See, Mark here, he's the guy that owns the show and knows what he's doing. I think I'm doing okay. He's just getting ready to put the music on because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm just, I've got the training wheels, but I'm getting better.
Fantastic. I'm very pleased with you. I give you high fives.
Okay, that's a nice high five. So this podcast, because I know some of your friends and family were wondering about it, it goes out sometime next week, definitely before the next live show. So between now and next Thursday, the podcast will be available. I'll make sure to link it to you so that you can give it to whoever you need to.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, but thank you very much for coming whichever. Well, you're kind of here. And so you have a good day for the rest of the day, and I will talk to you later.
Sounds excellent.
Okay.
See you later.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Hello, I'm Sylvester McCoy, and I'm following the nerd.
If you're like me, you're incredibly lazy and don't like the thought of scrolling through pages and pages of our website just to catch up on what's been going on in the world of nerd. Well, fear not, for we have the solution. Simply check out our Nerd News videos. It's all of the week's biggest stories compressed into one handy, hilarious 4-minute video. Subscribe to the Following the Nerd YouTube channel right now to ensure you don't miss out.
Kia ora. I'm Tim Wood Morrison. I play Django Fett, and I'm following the nerd.
Following the Nerd, bringing you all the latest news, reviews, and stories from the world of nerd on a daily, hourly, minutely basis. That's why we deserve a Shorty Award, but only you have the power to make that happen. So why not go to www.shortyawards.com and vote for us? Go on, you know you want to.
Groovy.
And we're back. Oh, yes.
I have to come down from my high now.
Uh-huh.
Because you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I should have done that line when Mercedes was on.
No, you really shouldn't.
Why?
Just...
Hey, get close to the mic. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I was getting stuff. Right, okay, this is Shane 103.4 FM. You are Following the Nerd. I'm Mark.
I'm Jay.
And we're with you for another 40 minutes or so. Right, we're going to call the Bible Stewart. Hello. From the Monday Movie Show. To go through this week's UK top 10 box office movies. Oh, Skype, come on.
You know what, I'm sorry, it's me and Mercedes, we burned out the Skype gods.
Good lord.
They're having a break and having a little nap and a Kit Kat.
Okay, Stuart, are you with us?
I am indeed.
I was going to say we could do a seance and get him in.
Oh yeah, moving on.
Is there anybody there?
Hello.
It works.
Don't mind him, Stuart, he's just being...
tired.
He's been an idiot.
Hey! Gentle! Harsh!
Oh, come on.
And yes, you're right.
See?
Right, my laptop my iPad is acting the leg. Just bear with me here for 1 wee second, Stuart.
We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Yes, please do. That would be great.
And should we mention what we're going to be talking about?
No, we're good.
I'm tired, but good.
Okay. Still, you're working your way up to a marathon, to a half marathon, is that right?
Yeah, half marathon. It's been moved a couple of weeks into April now, but I'm now doing Insanity. I'm now doing runs of a couple of miles at least, and I'm at the gym as well, and so I've got work and podcasts and way too much.
Do you remember the thing called sleep?
No, I can't do that.
No, it's boring.
I can hang on the upside down on rafters and stuff like that, and maybe get a power nap, but that's about it.
I am the Batman.
Yep.
So you're doing the Insanity workout.
Yes.
You have to be insane to do that.
I am insane.
Did you know why I did that? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Right, Stuart, tell us, what's been happening this week?
Box office top 10 wise, there was actually a slight increase in takings over last week's. So it went up 11.6%. But with it being award season, you're getting the big films, and each week the number one movie keeps on chopping and changing. And so surprisingly, we are getting movies where you never would have thought they would take a couple of million. They're actually taking around about £4 or £5 million. So they're doing well for themselves this year, the award season films.
Okay. But of course, at this time of year, the box office does sort of bounce around. There's a lot of movies coming in, and they're all sort of 3 and 4 hour movies. They're all heavy hitters. There's very little light and enjoyable stuff floating around.
Yeah, it's the kind of films that if they were released sort of like in the middle or to the end of the year, they wouldn't do as well as they're getting released now. So that's why a lot of studios, they smartly plan these kind of films out, because they know even if the film isn't up for a BAFTA or an Oscar, they know that the movie can do pretty well and can easily break through the £1 million barrier. Whereas if it was released here in like August or October, it would barely get half that.
Yeah. Okay, right. Without further ado, will we?
Yep.
Okay. Starting at number 10, still hanging in there at £497,188 this week, £28,664,452 altogether. It's the Sandra Bullock, George Clooney space drama Gravity.
Yeah, it's bounced back into the top 10 because it's been re-released in IMAX cinemas just so people can get the experience before it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD in February, I think it is.
Okay.
So it's getting shown in... Because there's very few films at the moment that's getting shown in IMAX. I, Frankenstein, which is out next Wednesday, that's getting shown in IMAX. So I'm guessing a lot of these IMAX screens, they need to have films on it. So they brought back Gravity to sort of like fill in that spot.
Okay, fair enough. At number 9, taking £670,753 this week, 1 minute.